Hi guys, Luke Jones here, back for DartsMad, and today I'm joined by Welsh wonder kid Lewy Williams. How are you, Lewy?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. This year it's been a bit mental, but on a personal level for you, it's been great. It started at Q School where you were making your first appearance. Did you have any expectations going into it?
Um, not really. It's kind of to take it as it comes. I knew it was going to be like a new experience, even though I've played at Robin Park in Wigan before for the development tour.
Yeah.
But it's always a new experience when you do a new thing. So I just kind of went there, took it as it comes. Wasn't the worst weekend I could have hoped for, but
Mm.
definitely took the positives out of it, and I'll be ready to go next time.
Yeah, on the first day you went down in the last 256. You beat James Hubbard 5-4 in the first round. Um, you averaged just over 90. And then you went down 5-4 to Niall Cullerton, averaging 95.18. So you must have thought, yeah, this is not going to be easy.
Yeah. Obviously, I did have a look at the average after the loss, but I knew it was going to be tough. That's what I expected anyway, because there's so many good players around.
Yeah,
So you can't ever underestimate anyone. Niall's a cracking player. Get along really well with Niall, so I knew it was going to be a really good game.
yeah.
I think I missed one data ball to win that game as well, but it was a good game. I really enjoyed it anyway.
But obviously, your two performances on that day must have given you a lot of confidence going into the next 3 days.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was very happy the way I played. Obviously beating James because I know he's a cracking player as
Yeah,
well. So that was also a good scalp. But maybe it was a bit not so much disheartening, but it was a bit gutting. Obviously losing with a very good average.
yeah,
But yeah, confidence was sky high. I knew I was playing well, so just on to the next 3 days really.
yeah. You went on to day two. You lost in the 256 again. You went a step further on day three, and you came up against the Japanese star Seigo Osada in the third round. What was that like coming up against him? Because obviously he'd just came off a back of a good run at the World Championships, where he went to the last 32. He gave Peter Wright a good game. So what was that like when you seen that you were coming up against him?
Um, to be honest, with you, I looked at it exactly the same as I would if I was going to play anybody else.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, when you're on the dartboard, it's just you on the dartboard. You've got to concentrate. It doesn't matter who you're playing.
yeah,
But obviously, everyone knows who Sego is. He's a cracking player. So I knew it was going to be a tough game again. Obviously, I went down. But yeah, it wasn't a bad game.
yeah. But it's playing against those guys. I guess you're the experienced in it, and it is a chance for you to test yourself against the really good players.
Yeah, 100%.
You had your best run on the final day. You got to the last 32, where you went down to Keen Barry, a player you know really well. What was your overwhelming feeling coming from the venue on the last day?
I think me and Keane had a good game. I think I scored really well in that game, but I think I missed a few doubles near enough every leg. But you can't miss doubles against cracking players like that.
Yeah,
So again, it's just a learning curve. All weekend was a learning curve. Got straight back on the practice board. Yeah, good.
and Keen went all the way to the final that day as well, didn't
Yeah.
he? Then you went on to the first weekend of the Challenge Tour. You reached the last 32 twice. Um, yeah, and then you reached the quarter final on the development tour. That must have given you a huge amount of confidence because the development tour well, the standard's brilliant now, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. There's so many good youngsters coming around, and obviously you have got the likes of Ted on there as well, Ryan,
Yeah,
so people with tour cards on there. But there's so much of a good standard, even the players you haven't really heard of much.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a good feeling getting the quarterfinals. This is my first ever PC quarterfinal. I think
yeah.
I could have maybe gone a little bit further, but run out of a bit of steam. But that was a good day. I had a few really good performances that day, so overall happy with that.
And then the next day, then you went down to in the last 16 to your good friend Bradley Brooks. What's it like playing against one of your best mates?
It is tough. It is tough. Not gonna lie. Um, yeah, it is very tough. But again, you've got to try and concentrate. Got to try and blank it out. As I said, it's not really. You can't try and focus on who you're playing. It's just you've got to focus on yourself in a dartboard. It was a good game as well, me and Brad. I'm sure Brad averaged like 97, maybe
Yeah,
something. But I missed a few doubles on my throw. Brad punished me. But that's how darts goes. So.
I think you've had plenty of revenge over him over the lockdown period and in the tournaments which you've been playing in the last few weeks as well.
Yeah. I don't think he's beat me in the past few months, so hopefully keep that run going.
I don't think anyone's beaten you in the last few months, to be honest, Lewy.
Yeah, it's going well.
And then we come on to the UK Open, where you made your debut as a Riley's qualifier. What was your feelings going into it? Because was it like the pressure's off because you were a relative unknown, 18 years of age, making your first appearance in a major tournament?
Yeah, kind of. I wasn't really overly nervous. I was just really excited. I couldn't wait to go because I just thought to myself, I've done really well to get here. Won a field of over like 180 players in Sheffield. So I thought I've done well enough to get here. As long as I got there and enjoy it, I don't let myself panic maybe. But no, it went really well. As soon as I stepped on the stage, I just felt so confident and just went for it. So I played a good friend in Rob. So
yeah,
we had a good laugh before. Anyway, we had a little chat before. But as soon as we got on the stage, no friends and
exactly.
Got off the wall and thankfully I came off 6-5 victory.
And it must be a brilliant feeling going into that room with all them top players.
Yeah, it was surreal at first.
Yeah.
I've never actually been in that environment, but it was a bit surreal and I was a bit taken back by it. But within 5 minutes, it just felt normal.
Yeah, so. As you say, you mentioned there, you beat Robert Owen, the fellow Welshman, in the first round, 6-5, and then you beat Adrian Gray, he's been on the tour a while. You averaged 93.42 in that one, and then you averaged 93.42 in the first round, and then 97.5 against Adrian, and then you came up against Jose de Souza. What are you thinking now? Because obviously what he did last season, the first season on the tour, he won 2 titles. Are you thinking, right, let's keep the score respectable, or are you thinking, hang on, I'm playing well, I can win this?
Yeah, definitely the second one. I knew I was playing well because obviously just coming off the stage, you can see Adrian averaging 97 now. I was like, I'm playing really well here. Wasn't nervous, so concentrated, so excited, raring to go. So I know he's a cracking player. After he's been winning Pro Tours a couple of weeks before, so I knew it was going to be a tough game. But I think I went straight to a 4-0 lead, and then I missed 5 or 6 darts, so I got 5 left, and he brought it back to 4-3, I think. And then just kind of went with throw a little bit then, but it was such a good feeling coming over the line in that game. So
yeah, your adrenaline must have been through the roof after that one.
100%, it was a great feeling.
How do you kind of bring yourself down from that high then?
You just got to try and relax, to be honest with you. I just try and think, if I was in the house practicing, I've done this many a times. You've got like a simple out shot, maybe like 76, you think, how many times I've taken this out, just concentrate, nice and easy, calm down, relax, and just focus on the double, really.
And then that evening, you came up against Steve West, another really good player. You found yourself 9-7 up, and then I think, you missed 2 darts, was it?
Yeah, 2 darts. I had 38 left at the second.
Yeah. You went on to lose 10-9, even though it was brilliant having a run to the last 64 in your first appearance. But you must have been kicking yourself after that one.
Yeah, I was a bit. I kind of still am now as well. Every time I think back, I think maybe if I've done this or done that, it could have been different. But you can't really think like that. Again, like I said, it was a great run. But Steve's a cracking player himself, so it's definitely no shame losing to him by such a small margin as well after missing darts. But again, that's just a totally new experience. So I've been playing darts all day, had a little rest, went back, watched the draw with Nick, and my manager as well, and then just went back to the venue. I was trying to start again, try and get focused again. It was all a new experience, so I'll remember next time, just try and do something different.
Yeah, and you can only take confidence from that. You overwhelmed, like afterwards, so it's all positives, no negatives at all, because as I said, you're 18 years of age, first major tournament, and you beat 3 quality players to reach the last 64.
Yeah, 100%, everything will be.
And then obviously we went into lockdown. And although it's been a frustrating time for dart players, your game has thrived. You've been hoovering titles online. And obviously the local competitions the last few weeks, you've won every one you entered. So you must feel at the minute that every time you step up to that hockey, you can't lose.
Yeah, spot on, 100%. I think that's how I'm probably feeling at the minute. I'm putting the work in, practicing was every single day, so I'll fail. And then as soon as I get up to the hockey, like you said, I just feel like I can't lose. So it's just going really well.
And now it's been announced as well that the development tour will be back with 6 events between the September 25th and 27th. And then the challenge tour will be back between October the 9th and 11th. You must feel like going into those events that you can win at least one of those events, even, well, if not more.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, I've been checking my emails every day to see if anything's starting back.
Yeah.
In the email, so I was buzzing with that. But like I said, I'm in really good form at the minute, so I just got to keep the practice going, keep working hard. And yeah, we see how it goes. I'm feeling confident, so there's nothing saying I can't win one, maybe even more. So, but yeah, it's all on the day anyway, so good. We see how it goes.
Is that the next goal for you? Are you someone who sets goals?
Yeah, we've always got to have a little goal. But I always try and focus on whatever the next game I've got is.
Yeah.
So if I've got a comp this Saturday, my main focus will be on the comp on Saturday. And if I've got one Sunday, that's the next thing. And then the week after, until something bigger comes up, and then just focus straight on that then.
Yeah, it's important to keep your feet on the ground, in it, because obviously it's not easy on the development tour and challenge tour, so you're not going to win every game you play.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the quality is unbelievable nowadays. So there's so many people you haven't heard of who've been chucking in 95 plus. So many players you have heard of who will chuck in 95 plus. So you've got to focus on every single game you play. You might not win them all, but as long as you focus on the best you can do, then you can't complain.
And obviously, we're not quite sure what's happening with Q School in January. Hopefully you go ahead as planned. And obviously you must be confident, especially after you know what it's like now after last year. You must be confident that you can go here and win a tour card.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, confidence is sky high in a minute.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, Q School will be on. But like I said, my next kind of priority will be towards the development tour first of all, PDC, then challenge tour, and then because I could even get a card through there. So we'll see how that goes.
And it's a good test of your game then. If you do make it on the pro tour, you can see then how good you really are against these world class players.
Yeah, totally agree, 100%. Like that's why the UK Open was such a good start, because I felt like I was there. So then it would be nice to actually be on the tour with them playing week in, week out. So.
And obviously, Welsh darts is in a brilliant place at the minute. You've got Gezi, Johnny, you've got Barry Bates still knocking about. Players like that. So that must be really exciting for you, joining those type of guys.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, 100%. Like get along really well with them all anyway. They're all good friends. So it'd be nice. Just have a laugh as well, and then obviously take it seriously when the dance comes. So.
Do you think we'll see a Welsh World Champion in the next 5 years?
Yeah, it's definitely possible, 100%. There's so much talent, obviously, like you said, with Gezi, Johnny, Jamie Lewis is pretty good. Like you said, Barry, Searle, you got John. There's so many coming through. So, and hopefully myself will be up there soon. So.
Yeah, and at the same weekend that you start the development tour, the World Youth Championships get underway as well. So you must be hoping that you can have a good run in there. Well, it'd be nice for you to win it, but in your first World Youth Championships, you're probably focusing on having a good run, are you?
Yeah, 100%. So obviously we've got the 3 days of actual development first of all. So I'll concentrate on them first, see how much I can pick up, climb up the rankings as much as I can. Fingers crossed be seeded for the World Youths, which I currently will be at the minute if it stays as it is. But yeah, try and keep climbing up the rankings, and then when the World Youths come on the Monday, do the best I can in that. If I play my own game, I think I'll be comfortable, and I think I'll have a good run there.
Yeah, and there's been some massive winners of that World Youth title over the years. Obviously, Michael Smith, you had Luke Humphreys winner just gone, so it'd be nice to join those names, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're all world-class players, so it'd be nice to have the same title as them. So.
And obviously your practice partners with Nathan Aspinall. He told me the other day that you beat him. So that must be brilliant because Nathan now, he's one of the best in the world. So to be able to test yourself against that kind of player regularly, that must give you massive confidence.
Yeah, 100%. We've been practicing together for a while now as well. We try and do it like twice a week as well. We always have really good games as well, so it's like maybe a bit 50-50. He might beat me more than I beat him. But yeah, beat him on Thursday, just gone. So, got bragging rights for this week.
And it must be nice having those kind of people around you, because obviously you live quite a long way from home. You've got people like Nathan Aspinall and your good friend Bradley Brooks. So that must be really good for you.
Yeah, 100%. It's nice living fairly close to everything now after moving to Liverpool. So I've got so many good friends, good people around here, including like a management company. They've done so much for me as well. So I couldn't be more grateful for everything I've got at the minute. It's all going well.
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave you with one last question, Louis. And this might be a bit difficult for you because you're only a pup, but do your best. Who are your as a darts fan, who are your top 5 greatest players of all time, going from number 5 right down to number 1?
That's a tough one, That's a tough one.
Yeah, you're only 18, see?
Probably won't be able to name 5, to be honest with you. I've always, obviously, loved watching Phil Taylor as a kid.
Yeah.
Definitely someone I look up to, just the way he goes about the game, his attitude, everything's just perfect. So I try and replicate that as much as I can.
Yeah.
I've always loved watching Adrian Lewis as well, since a kid.
Yeah. He has a natural throw, doesn't he? Well, certainly when he was at his best, he's just so easy on the eye.
Yeah, 100%. But I think they're the two that probably definitely stand out. I don't know if I can name 5, but yeah, they're definitely the two that stand out. Obviously, you got Nathan now as well, but Nathan's not my place anyway, so.
And obviously Phil Taylor's the one who started it all off, really. He took the game to where he did, and then you've got players like Michael Van Gerwen now who's come along and just taken it to an insane level, and you've got all these players joining in, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Michael's a different class, obviously, but the standard's getting so good nowadays anyway. Like in the top 16, you got anyone who can win a major. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, you've seen it with Dimitri Vandenberg just gone.
Yeah, exactly.
At the match play, so the standard is unreal. Thanks for joining me, Louis. It's been a massive pleasure interviewing a fellow Welshman as well. I wish you all the best now going forward to the development tour and the challenge tour, and obviously the World Youth Championships. Hopefully we can see you on the Pro Tour soon and the Euro Tour.
Yes.
Alright, it's been nice talking to you, Louis. Good luck going forward, pal.
And yourself, top man. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.